Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the episode number 409 of the podcast AS Roma at 360 degrees. I'm Andrea Monaco, and today we are going to talk about the most important news about AS Roma world. In particular, we are going to talk about the transfer market, which is the most important topic until now, from now until I think August, when it will become the new league. And you know that I prefer talking about matches, talking about football than the transfer market. Which are the most important news? The most important news is that Matthias Soulé is contended by two clubs of Saudi Pro League. In a few days, it's been a few days that rumors are talking about a possible departure of Matthias Soulé from Rome. Personally, I would be really sad if he leaves, because I think he's a strong player with a strong potential, and he's really useful for us. And I hope that he will stay, because with Soulé, if will arrive Greenwood, we can create a really good attack, because Soulé is young, is strong. He did not do well last year, in particular in the last part of the season, because he started well, but he had some problems, some physical problems, but he always played. Even if he was injured, he played. So he's a player that is a strong potential, and I think that this year he could do really, really well. So let's see what will happen. Some rumors talk about a possible interest of Juventus for Soulé. It would be a return, because we bought him from Juventus. Juventus sold him, gave him a loan at Frosinone. We bought Matthias Soulé from Juve. Personally, I hope he will stay. He doesn't want to go to Saudi Arabia. I agree with him, because he can't stay in Europe. He has to stay in Europe because he's really young. He has a career in front of him, and I hope that he will stay. So let's see what will happen. The other name on the list is Manu Koné, as we said last day. Chelsea is really interested in Manu Koné. Some rumors talk about also an interest of Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid is really interested in Enzo Fernandez. If Enzo Fernandez will go to Real Madrid, probably Koné could be a good replacement for them. Same topic as Soulé. Personally, I wouldn't sell anyone. I hope that also Koné will stay. Also for him, similar topic and similar discussion of Soulé. As I mentioned before, also Koné did not do really well last year. If we compare the first Koné, when there was De Rossi, and in that difficult season with Ranieri, did a fantastic season. He was one of the few players that did a constant season and a really, really good season. And I wouldn't sell him, because I think we need a midfielder. We need a strong midfielder. Let's see if it will be Freuler. Some topics, some rumors talked about a possible arrival, Freuler's arrival in Rome. Personally, I would be happy, because I think he's a good player, he's experienced, but it's not what we need right now. Freuler is a player that can do really well. He knows Gasperini. He can do a lot of matches, because Rome will play 3 different competitions, but I think we need a strong midfielder. And if we sell Koné, we have to buy 2 strong midfielders. So I think, and I hope that he will stay. I don't know if someone will leave Roma. Of course, someone will leave Roma, but I don't know if someone of the most important players will leave. I hope that everyone will stay, personally. So let's see what will happen. These are the the two most important names that could leave Roma that are on the news right now, Kone and Sule. About some players that could come to the capital city, I was talking about Freuler, which would arrive as a free agent because he didn't renew his contract with Bologna, so he's right now a free agent after 3 years in Bologna. Last year he played 40 matches. He's 34, but he's really fit and he's experienced in Serie A, in Champions League, in Europa League. He played Champions League with Gasperini. He played Champions League with Bologna, so it would be a really good purchase, in my opinion. And Greenwood is the other name. We know that Roma and Fenerbahce are on the race for the striker. If he would arrive, our attack would really grow up and would really increase. In particular, if we will renew Dybala's contract, and which is really close. I hope that, because you know that I love Dybala. It would be an incredible renewal if he renews until 2029, as some rumors were saying in the past days. He will cut his salary for a 65% in percentage of a 65% from 8 million euros, which is his current salary, to a 3 million euros salary. Would be really impressive, and it would show his love for the city, for Roma, and I would really like that. So let's see what will happen. The other player who has to renew his contract is Zeki Çelik, who went out with Turkey from the World Cup, and he could renew his contract. And in particular, I hope that also Lorenzo Pellegrini will renew the contract. He's an important player, a key player, and a Roman player, and an AS Roma supporter, which is the most important thing in my opinion. Even if I love him as a player, I think that if he's 100% in condition, he is one of the best midfielder in not only in Serie A but also in Europe. And with Greenwood, if we keep everyone, it would be a really good attack. So let's see what will happen. We know that Roma will play in the 8th of August against Brighton. The other friendly matches are against Borussia Dortmund on the 15th of August, against Cannes, against Newport when we will go to Wales, and the other match will be against Cardiff. So these are the official friendly matches, and I think that other will be officialized really soon. And in 2 weeks, Roma will begin his retirement It's retired in Trigoria on the 13th of July. These were the latest news on AS Roma Worldwide. I suggest you to subscribe on my YouTube channel. You can find me also on Spotify. You can find me also on Spreaker, where you can download and listen every episode. Bye bye, and always Forza Roma!